What's up, Internet? JD Nitro here to bring you another product review, and this time it's a product that was sent to me by a company called Arotek. This is the Arotek Star Laser Christmas Light Show. Let's get it! Oh yeah, Arotek, an almost plain cardboard box. Almost. It does have a barcode sticker, so yeah. And of course, garden light. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so we have a instruction manual. Single sheet of instructions. We have a ground spike, metal ground spike, and that's a big tip on this one. That's almost like an arrowhead. Power brick, remote control, and that remote looks very familiar. Very familiar. We're going to have to do a side-by-side comparison of another product here in a minute. Allen key AAA batteries for the remote, and of course the laser itself. So what are my thoughts on this laser light show? In a word, nice. Let's break this down. When you turn it on, you get a beautiful display of animated red and green laser dots. Unlike other Christmas laser decorations that I've reviewed, these laser dots move, and they move in a beautiful, beautiful way. Let me cue up a little something that's going to put us all in the Christmas mood. And here we have a side-by-side comparison of the Star Laser, the Tempo and Garden Light, and the Star Shower Laser Light as seen on TV. And as you guys can see, the Tempo and Garden Light is the brightest of the three. However, the Star Laser has a slightly wider spread pattern. Now before I get into the pros and cons, I want to give you guys a size comparison. Here's the Arotek Star Laser. And here is the Dinko lighting laser, and as you guys can see, the one from Arotek is significantly smaller, like a lot smaller. This is probably the smallest laser light that I have reviewed to date, and that's saying something because I've reviewed a few. And now on to the pros. Pro number one, the laser dots move. Moving laser dots are always better than stationary ones, so that is a big plus. Pro number two, a big hunking ground spike. I typically don't count the ground spike as a pro, but I'm going to this time because just look at it. It's massive. You could kill a vampire with it. An oversized ground spike, that's a plus. Pro number three, laser spread. The Star Laser has a much larger coverage area than the Star Shower as seen on TV or the Tempo and Garden Light, so that's a big plus. However, just like all the other holiday lasers that I've reviewed up until this point, the Star Laser is far from perfect. Let's get into the cons. Con number one, the remote control. Now, there's really nothing wrong with the overall design of this remote, except for the fact that it is identical to the remote that comes with the Ham Swan blue and green holiday laser. If you guys missed out on that review, it'll be down there in the description. But just look at these remotes. They are identical. Now, I'm sure some of you are saying, well, JD, that's incredibly subjective. They're cutting cost. Everybody can use the same remote, right? You're right. Except for the fact that we run into the same con that I pointed out with the Ham-Swan laser, and that is this button right here, the color selection button. Red, blue, and green. Red, blue, and green. This particular laser does not feature the color blue, just like the one from Ham-Swan did not feature the color red. I know, this is incredibly nitpicky, but it drives me nuts to see blue as a color option, and this particular laser doesn't put out the color blue. Change the button, guys. It's red or it's green. That's it. There's no blue in this equation. Con number 2, quality control. On the back, you'll notice these white dots. Those are rubber plugs. Their purpose is to cover the screw heads and to provide proper waterproofing, but you will notice one of them has fallen out. And where it has landed, I know not where. This is a problem, in my opinion. This is a quality control issue that needs to be addressed. I mean, what's the point of putting these white rubber plugs if one of them can fall out? This is a problem. Now, it's not a big deal for me. I can always pour a little Flex Seal liquid in that and seal it right up. But nevertheless, it's a quality control issue that needs to be addressed. As for the price, they sell it on Amazon for $66. $66, that's not too bad, all things considered. So the bottom line for the Arotek Star Laser, I give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. And of course, we have to ask the big question and give the big answer. If I lost this one today, would I go out tomorrow and buy one? The answer is yes. For $66, the laser dots move, yes, I would buy one. And that's going to do with this product review. I, of course, am JD Nitro. Liking, commenting, and subscribing is the official order for doing things. And as always, thanks for watching. I'm out.